Hello everyone, this is Shannon from That's So Po, and today is my second anniversary on BookTube. I am so happy to be on BookTube, and I wanted to celebrate by doing some shout outs for small booktubers, so booktubers with under 500 subscriptions. I got this idea from Olive at a Book Olive, who I will link below, because she has done this and it is such a great way to celebrate being on BookTube by shouting out some of the favorite people that I watch who are smaller channels. I know that it makes such a huge difference when you're a small channel for people to shout you out, because that's how other people find out about you. I have done one of these for last year as well, so I will link that below. I really love the channels that I shouted out last year as well. And I hope that if any of the channels I talk about this year are appealing to you, you will check them out. They are channels that bring me a ton of joy. I really enjoy their content, and I just feel like they should have so many more subscribers. So I'll go ahead and get started, and for each booktuber that I shout out, I'm going to specifically recommend one of their videos that I think really is emblematic of the type of content they make that I love them for. And so I'll have links to all of those below. First, I'd like to shout out Laura at Book Bubbler. Laura is just the sweetest. I love watching her channel because I just love watching her talk. She has such a love of books. She is a huge book collector. She has an enormous physical collection of books, and she's excited about all of them. It's so wonderful, and she reads so eclectically. She reads historical fiction, literary fiction, she reads nonfiction, she reads graphic works, she reads romances and mysteries and basically everything under the sun. She reads so much backlist, but she also reads a ton of new releases. I love hearing her talk about all of these different books that she reads, and I get so many recommendations, especially of graphic works from her. She reads things that I've never heard anybody else talk about, or she talks about them before I hear anybody else mention them. So I just love her personality and I love her channel. The video that I'm going to link is a just typical Friday reads for her. I think it's a great way to get an idea of the kinds of things, the sort of chatty videos she makes. Next, I'd like to shout out Key at Books and Key. I think that Key is amazing. Her content is so thoughtful and so succinct. She puts together these videos that you can tell she has really honed. She has put in so much time into creating very short videos that say a ton. The video of hers that I'm gonna link is a less than 3-minute review of My Sister the Serial Killer, and I think it's excellent. She does everything that a review should do. She talks about what works, what doesn't work, gives an overview of the plot, all these sorts of things. Absolutely excellent. I think that Key also is really good at analysis. She just really gets to the heart of things and talks about what works, what doesn't work. She's sometimes brutally honest about what doesn't work, and it's very funny. I really love her content. She reads a ton of new releases. She has very wide taste in all kinds of different books, and she's just somebody who you feel like you're getting such an honest and really to the point review of anything that she reads. So I definitely recommend her channel. Next, I'd like to shout out Maya and Christina at Bookworm Dreams. Maya and Christina are awesome. They are a pair of Croatian friends who decided to start a booktube channel together. I love their channel. So they do a bunch of videos joint where both of them will be together and they'll record stuff, but they also upload videos separately, reviewing things, talking about TBRs or vlogs or whatever. And I really love both of their personalities. I love the way that they interact. I love each of them individually, and I really love what they read. So they definitely read everything, but they have a huge focus on SFF. So if you're looking for more SFF content, definitely check out their channel. I really like the things that they read as well. They have very much a social justice lens that they look at things through, but they also just are such fun. They're so cute, and just it brings me a ton of joy to watch their channel. I will link the video that they did wrapping up the Black SFF-a-thon in October, and I think that gives you a really good idea about the kind of books that they read and their dynamic together. They're so much fun. Next, I'd like to shout out Freddie at Sluggish Reader. Freddie is so sweet. I really love watching his content just because his personality makes me so happy and because I love hearing what he has to say. He is a Malaysian booktuber who reads a ton of, especially women's literary fiction. So he really likes literary fiction that focuses on families and women and issues related to that. He also reads a lot of classics too, but I find that because he has such an interest in backlist fiction, he reads so many things that I haven't heard about, especially because I'm not as in tune with literary fiction. He has great analysis, just so thoughtful in the way that he thinks about books, but he's also just so adorable and sweet in the videos that he makes, and I have such a joy watching him. I'm gonna link below a review that he did for A Concise Chinese English Dictionary for Lovers by Xiaolu Guo, and I think it's a great example of the sorts of books that he reads and the way that he thinks about them, and also just how adorable his personality is. And lastly, I'd like to recommend Isabella at Stubbornly Bookish. Isabella is a Canadian booktuber who reads a ton of SFF. She reads other things as well, but I would say the majority of what she reads is SFF, and her taste aligns so closely with mine. Every time I watch one of her videos, I just find myself nodding in agreement. I love the way that she talks about books. I love the way that she analyzes it. She definitely has like a social justice lens through which she thinks about SFF as well. You know, looking at, okay, well, what's the privilege of the person who is writing, and what are they leaving out, and what are they discussing, and all of these sorts of questions. But she also just reads for so much joy in SFF. I really find that my taste aligns with her. So if you like anything that I like in SFF, you should definitely check out her channel because she reads all the things that I want to read. And she is so good about reading new releases and doing standalone reviews. It's absolutely excellent. For her, I'm going to link below a video that she did on underrated SFF books, and I think that that's a great insight into the sort of things that she likes to read. Okay, so those are just a few of my favorite smaller booktubers who I really hope you will check out. I think that they produce amazing content, and I just want more people to discover how great their content is. If these are favorites of yours, or if you're gonna check them out, or if you have any recommendations for me, anything at all, go ahead and leave me a comment down below.